Welcome to Wine and Fragrance, where this podcast we talk everything wine and that goes with it. I'm Moani, this is Chris, and Hali'a next to me. Our special guest, I have to introduce you, is Shelley Cramer. She is with Saks Fifth Avenue, Waikiki International Marketplace. Did I get it right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Awesome.
How are you? Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You look beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
love what you're I like what we're all wearing. Can we just say
Yes.
that?
Thanks to Shelley Cramer and her to you as a no, seriously. You know I get to keep some of these, yeah? Did you know that?
I really want to keep
Oh,
this
that's
one.
cool.
I just
Oh,
So
well,
we
We
I'm
all
gonna
look
spill,
beautiful.
I'm gonna spill wine over it then and then keep it.
Don't put that out there.
I'm sorry.
It's expensive. But
Yes.
tell us a little bit about what you are wearing. You look
Sure.
amazing.
This is a Camilla, and she's based in Australia. What I love about her is that all of her designs are very floral. It's also made for beachwear. So, or you could wear this and go from day to evening, especially in Hawaii, where the weather is always warm.
And you carry this at Saks as well,
And we
right?
carry this at Saks.
Along with many other things like
Of course.
fragrances, right? So we're gonna dive right into it. I'm gonna pour something. Hopefully I chose the right thing that mirrored Tom Ford's fragrance. Do you mind getting us started with that?
Sure. Tom Ford came out with Tuscan leather. And before I tell you the notes in here, I want you to guess.
Okay.
What do you
Ooh,
think?
Fun game.
Is that cool?
We're gonna get it wrong, but yeah, it'll be fun.
We're gonna get
We're
it.
gonna get it all wrong, but
There you go.
and for the wine, I chose, since we're smelling Tuscan leather, I chose one of the best wines available from Tuscany. This is Antinori, a family that's been doing this for 26 generations, 600 years. Tignanello, one of the original super Tuscans, if you heard that term.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'm
What do you
nervous now.
think? I mean, this is amazing.
Tom Ford has a passion for fine leather, and so that's why he created this.
Is there cedar in this?
Close.
Cedar, oak.
Wani cheated.
It's very woody.
It is woody though.
Mm-hmm. Close.
Tuscan leather.
Leather. Black
Leather.
suede.
Uh-huh.
Suede.
Suede.
How do they
Do you
get
smell
leather
the
in a
saffron
perfume?
or thyme?
Time. There you go. I was like,
Right?
there has to be some.
And actually, the end note is like a raspberry.
Oh,
So if you can, there's like a fruit scent, a light fruit scent in the end.
How did they get leather
Wow.
into this?
well, smelling this and smelling this, I think I did a decent job.
That's
Can you validate me, please? Validate me. Tell me I did good.
Oh, you're right.
Yes.
You're right.
She's just saying
It
that,
does.
ladies and gentlemen.
No,
It's
it
okay.
does.
This is amazing.
Cool. Yeah. So the grape here is Sangiovese
Ooh.
mostly, which is like Tuscany's #1 grape. If you think Tuscany, you absolutely think Sangiovese. It has that bloody kind of leathery aroma, but also that red fruit that you were talking about.
Yes, the raspberry.
And I can't believe I didn't get thyme, because you think Italian, you think thyme, you think oregano.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's amazing. Now, how much would, since
This
I
is
love this
crazy.
fragrance, how much would a bottle like this go for?
It ranges about $195, and depending on, it goes up from there.
Because there's different sizes.
There's
that
different
they-
sizes, so it goes up to like
No,
a
no,
little.
no. We're keep that
Sorry.
here. Okay.
Let's put it back. Come on. Put it back.
Cool. Do you have something else that we could get into? I mean, I just want to smell this all day, but is there another? So this is all from Tom Ford, right?
Yes, yes.
And
I
is
love it.
that a popular?
It's very popular, and Tom Ford makes all of his scents unisex.
Oh.
So a man or a woman can wear
You know,
it.
that's what I was trying to figure out, and I didn't want to say it,
Yes.
but I was thinking like, okay, I would wear this, but then also it's a little bit masculine, you know, smelling, so I wasn't sure, but that's a good note. It can be for both.
Yes, it can be for both. You can buy it for you and your spouse, your partner.
Excellent. Do you want to dive into the next fragrance?
Sure.
Do you like the
the-
wine?
Oh,
Oh, you can drink on the show, you know.
oh,
You
cheers.
can absolutely
Okay.
swallow on the show. We advocate that.
Cheers.
Delicious. So what's next? Are we doing Lost Cherry or
Sure.
can I say this on TV? Lost Cherry or fucking fabulous?
Let's go fucking fabulous.
Let's dive right in.
Fuck that. Come on. You're supposed to
right.
feel like that every single day.
So Tom Ford, when he made this fragrance, or how he came up with this name, is after it was created, he sprayed it, he smelled it, and he's like, this is fucking fabulous. Hence the name.
Right,
That's how
okay.
simple it was. And because of the F in here, it was actually forbidden to be in a lot of department stores in the beginning. It was censored. But because of the rage, Hence, Saks now carries it.
Okay,
Yes.
well,
So-
let me have a sniff of it because I'd
Let's
love to
try
feel
it.
fucking fabulous right now.
All right.
Fucking fabulous. You know,
I'm
it's
so excited to smell this.
it's crazy because like in the wine world, there's like that too, right? There's names that like are attention grabbing and like really, there's a wine literally called Bitch, and there's another wine called If You See K. Like
Wow,
it's all about marketing, right?
totally.
I feel like this is a little bit more pungent, like it's like straight in your face, and this is like, okay.
Are you gonna test us on these notes as well? Oh,
Yes,
geez.
I am. So
Drunk
what
already.
do you...
Okay, well, before we get the final verdict of what exactly we smell, we actually have to take a quick break. When we get back, we'll catch up more with Shelley. Thank you again for being on here.
My
Shelley?
pleasure.
We'll see you when we get back.
Welcome back to Wine, and we're here with Shelley Cramer, who's going to tell us a little bit about fragrance. And we were just talking about this one called Fabulous.
Yes, say it louder.
I'm like hesitant whenever I say it, but it's fabulous.
It is
It is,
fabulous.
Right?
Are we gonna discuss what we smell?
Tell me, yes. Can you guess what's in it?
It's like compared to the Tuscan leather, which is very masculine. Right?
Yes.
This is something that I might be a little like. It'd be harder for me to wear.
Really?
Right?
Really?
A lot of men wear this too.
I could
And
say
remember, on your skin, it's
Uh-huh.
gonna smell different than my skin. It's just all in chemistry.
Was that what it is?
Yes.
So it's hard. Like these terms are archaic already, right? Like feminine and masculine. Like
Yes.
those are naughty words already. But no, yeah, I could totally.
So
see
is
myself
that
wearing this.
why every time you want to smell like a certain fragrance, they put it on a paper because it doesn't react to your skin,
Correct.
and that's the true scent?
Correct. But it's gonna be different on your skin, right?
Oh.
And when you spray, normally you see people doing this.
Mhm.
You don't want to do
That's a
that.
no-no?
That's a no-no.
Oh.
It'll crush. So you spray and you just let it go.
I've been doing it
You
wrong
never
this
go
entire
like
I've been
this.
going like
never.
this and doing
Never.
this.
You just do this and this.
My whole life
Never
has been
this.
a lie.
Well, I do all that, and then I just go. Psh, 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 psh.
You can just do this.
I just do the spray and then I run through it like a crazy person. Come on, who hasn't done it? Okay,
I
thank
have. Never have I ever.
you. Would you say that Tom Ford has a tendency of pushing that envelope?
Of course.
Okay.
That's why people love him
Mhm.
because he's fucking fabulous.
Exactly.
And
That's
he
what I was
pushes
gonna
the
say.
card.
You know, I will say that the other one, the first one, was
Tuscan
a
leather.
little bit more aggressive, and this one's more romantic to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really floral.
Yes.
It's like confectionery, like almost like sugary, like I don't know. It reminds me of a bakery.
Right? It's so funny
the
how
best way.
fragrance and
So there's
smell.
sage oil.
Oh.
Oh.
If you can smell it, sage
Yes.
oil. And there's bitter almond oil,
That's the
Almonds.
smell.
It's sort of like Di Serono.
like an
almost.
almond in the end,
The
right?
whole, I was like, I know this smell.
yes.
I don't know what it is though.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And there's another one here, right?
And the last one that we brought today, so right after fucking fabulous came Lost Cherry. And Lost Cherry,
that name
he created, so he loves Japan
Oh.
and with the cherry blossoms. And so he did this as homage to the cherry blossoms in Japan.
Oh.
Yes, so it was sweet.
That's
But,
very sweet.
you know, there's a lot of different reasons
I mean,
people
me
may
and
come
Hali'a
up.
were going completely different route, but
Always in the gutter. Come on.
yeah.
It was about Japan.
I mean, you went from
Yeah.
fucking fabulous to
Come on,
lost
guys.
cherry. I'm just thinking, like, what goes with cherry? Anyways, Japan.
Japan.
Yeah, sakura blossom. Right?
Oh,
I'm excited
wow.
for this.
This is, you can
Oh,
smell the
yes.
cherry.
Thank you.
I was trying to say earlier that that smell just triggers memories. Like it's so amazing. And when we smell our wine at the same time, it's like, you know, when you're going on a date and you wear a certain perfume, the person you're on a date with probably never forget that fragrance.
Oh,
This
it's
is
so
super
essential.
important. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
It's cherry.
Obviously, cherry, almond.
No, I said it first.
Is there an almond?
There's a roasted tonka,
roasted tonka.
cedar,
Like the truck.
Cedar, I smell cedar.
and sandalwood.
I got it all wrong. The first one I said cedar.
You looked at the wrong notes. That's why. You're like,
I didn't
Oh,
look
cedar,
at anything.
cedar.
I'm going off of my notes.
yeah.
You can smell the sandalwood at the end.
I actually, even
it's
though it
sweet.
is,
Yeah,
it's
it's
very
sweet.
sweet. I actually really like it because it's still like a mild sweet, more of like just like a memory type of thing.
Smell is the sense that's most closely linked to memory and emotion, right? Like it's so it even triggers a physiological response. Like if I told you lemon right now, guarantee your mouth starts watering. Right?
Yes.
It's so powerful.
Yes.
So I know that we're supposed to hit on Tom Ford.
Oh my gosh.
I know that we're supposed to focus on Tom Ford,
Yes.
but is there a fragrance that you love? It doesn't have to necessarily be him, or a fragrance that you wear.
So I actually wear fucking fabulous.
Oh,
Because you are.
Makes so much
you are. I
sense.
mean, look at where you're at. Saks Fifth.
So much
Hey.
sense.
Besides this, it does come in a body spray. And that's what you might love.
Okay.
So it's just a body spray. And then you walk out.
I had no idea that they
Body
did
wash
body-
as well? No.
No body
Because that
spray.
would put it all over me. I like it now. I really like it now.
Might not want to be too aggressive with that.
Super aggressive.
Do you have a favorite wine, or better yet, at Saks for
Yes.
private shopping events? Is it more so champagne or is it wine? That
We're gonna get back to that answer right after the break. Sorry to cut you off. Thank you so Thank you so much to Windows Hawaii and the Honolulu Star Advertiser. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Wine and Fragrance. All right, so before the break, I had asked you if you serve a certain wine or champagne for your wine events or private shopping one-on-one with your clients. What is your answer?
My answer is you have to come to find out.
Ooh, so
Yes.
you're gonna have to go to Saks Fifth Ave International Marketplace.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Find out.
Because it really is an experience, right? It's just not shopping and picking out things. It's,
Correct.
going to Saks is an experience.
It is.
I mean, we did it. We did the VIP.
That
room.
was so much fun.
Wasn't it?
I have to say, trying on those clothes. Oh.
Awesome.
But we need to get into the second fragrances that we have. So.
Yeah, tell us about some of that.
Yeah, so this is Killian's new fragrance line that just launched like a week ago. And it brings him back to his heritage. So Killian is part of Hennessy.
Or we should tell people his full name. It's
Right?
Killian Hennessy, right?
Yes.
Oh.
yes.
Killian Hennessy.
Oh, we're doing Henny.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay, honey.
Woo!
So he created this, and as you see, this looks like liquor. Perfect
really
on your
does.
bar.
Like yeah.
Right.
And it's
See, it
called The
looks-
Liqueurs.
Yes.
Oh, so bougie.
Very well thought out. Okay, let's give it a
Okay,
try.
so
Oh, yeah.
go ahead. So he's pouring the cognac.
Yeah, let's get a sniff of that for sure.
All right. This is called Angel Share.
Ooh. And these are unisex as...
And these are unisex as well.
Okay.
Yes.
How perfect it's named Angel Share, right?
I know,
'Cause-
right?
So Angel Share actually comes from the spirit world, or the alcohol world.
Yes.
So spirit world, right? The spirit world. Yeah, it's
Thank you.
so all brown liquor that you see, whether it be awesome
I
cognac
like
like this,
this.
whiskey, they all have to be aged in oak because that's the way they get their color.
Smell like the cognac, right? No, we're not supposed to rub it. You're
And he
supposed to
says,
tap.
like, when
Thank
the
you.
alcohol, when it goes up into the
Right.
air, it's to the heavens.
Yeah.
So Angel Share.
So evaporation happens in oak,
Evaporation, yes.
and like it loses 2% every year basically, and it's unaccounted for. So that's basically the Angel Share.
Wow, so great.
And
I
people,
really like this.
the
I want to wear this right now.
Just like this.
This is something that I
no
would
dabs, no
literally wear.
dabs.
No, well, we can't
Too late.
rub it.
Oh, okay.
You could spray it on yourself and
I will.
see.
Ooh.
It kind of, I mean, they mirror each other. Is there
Yeah.
actually?
So
this
there is
this
a
stupid question,
cognac.
right?
So there is he infused some type of cognac in here, so you can kind of smell it,
You can absolutely smell it.
right?
Yeah.
In this, the cognac, tonka bean,
Oh.
and oakwood.
Oakwood. Tonka bean. What is?
It's like the Tonka trucks.
Oh.
No, I'm just joking.
Okay.
But thank you for believing that, Moani. Did we get that? We
You're
got
supposed to make me look smart.
that. You are smart. You are. She's extremely smart.
But you can smell the cognac,
Wow.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. I mean, so these
Oh, yes.
these things age for so long. VSOP, so Hennessy VSOP by law has to be aged at least 4 years. And you think about that's 8% of all alcohol lost if it loses 2% every year. So it's a big thing in the whiskey world, in the cognac world. Like people have done things like wrap their barrels in plastic shrink wrap. It's so weird because you're losing sales. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking and do a shot. Yes?
Yes.
No?
I'll toast.
And thank you, Lord.
I saw that.
Chandra, you just saved me from this because I took a whiff of it and I prefer this one. But we are going to send it over to Chandra. She has the cocktail of the week. When we get back, hopefully I don't have to take a shot of this. I might do, but you'll have to wait and see.
All right.
Special thanks to Windows Hawaii and the Honolulu Star Advertiser. See you when we get back.
All right, guys.
Hi guys, this cocktail of the week is called Cramer to launch our wine and podcast. So we're gonna be doing a fun cocktail with some fresh strawberries and champagne, because champagne shouldn't be reserved just for New Year's or birthdays. It can be enjoyed any time of the day or year. So I start with some fresh strawberries, a little bit of lemon and sugar. I'm gonna muddle that up to emulsify the fruit into the liquid. I'm adding a touch of Cappelletti. That is a slightly bitter Italian Amaro. Amaro just means bitter in Italian. This is actually a wine-based Amaro, so it's really nice and juicy. Adds a touch of vanilla as well. Iconic Grey Goose as our base spirit. And we're gonna shake that up. I'm gonna strain over some fresh ice and top it with our beautiful Nicolas Feuillat Rosé. One of my personal favorites, but any dry champagne will do. And garnish with some fresh strawberries. And we have Cramer. Cheers.
Welcome back to Wine and. All right, Shelley, so we just tried the angel share. We took a shot. What do we have next?
We have.
You guys took a shot.
I just smelled it.
I'll have you share one. It's okay.
Yeah, you can. All you. I took a whiff and I was like, me. Just kidding.
You did the shavita.
It's so crazy because this smells so great. The angel share smells
It
so
does.
good.
But the drink is like,
I swear I'm gonna go and buy that one. It's so good. Okay,
Excellent. Okay, the last one is Roses on Ice.
ooh, actually, I
Yes.
might have to wait till I smell that.
And Killian was inspired by his wife. So this is for his wife. She loved Hendrick's gin on the rocks. And this just, I mean, you have to smell this and you have to tell me the first scent you smell of this. Okay. But
That
this
is
was,
just
he
so
made this for his wife.
romantic.
It's a race.
Okay, hold on.
Just joking. I'm joking, Shelley.
We'll do it all at once.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for you guys so we can watch each other's reactions.
Yeah, because you guys all saw my reactions to the Hennessy.
I'm sorry, the name of this
Ready?
one again?
Roses on Ice.
Roses on Ice. Okay.
No.
Ready?
Okay.
Set, go.
Go.
Roses.
No, it's like a citrus.
Orange,
I know.
lime.
Tangerine.
Oh my.
Oh my, I'm so
Okay,
fucking
try
off.
again.
Okay, wait.
Do this. Seriously.
Think of
Yeah.
something
Every set, too.
fresh, crunchy.
Cucumber.
Yes.
Oh! Cucumber! Let's take a shot! Y'all gotta take a shot! More up, bitches! Come on!
You're acting
Yes.
like I don't know what Hendrick's gin
Cucumber.
was.
This smells like a
I let
spa.
you have that win.
This smells like
Oh
a
my
spa, like
gosh.
facial, and then you have the
Yes.
cucumber and you take it out to take a
Yes.
bite and then you put it back on. There
Yes.
you go. Good job,
Oh
Chris.
my.
Very good, very good.
Not for Eddie.
I appreciate you.
So cucumber.
That's great.
Then rose.
But it's so cool how they're like so diametrically opposed. Like here we have this really deep bass note, oaky thing, and then the roses on ice. It's just so fresh. It's so
fresh.
fragrant, citrusy.
I gotta say though,
It's
I
so
mean,
fresh.
I'm gonna knock on wood, but we can definitely, like, for a fact, say, well, we don't have Corona because we can smell it and taste. So, just saying.
Or Corona free.
I don't have loss of smell or loss of taste. Come on
Oh
now.
my gosh.
Is that the
that's
test?
You just had to reassure everyone.
Test.
it. We all tested. It's good.
Why did you pour that? I don't want that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
He'll drink it for you.
She won, so
It's-
she's not.
I want, so shoot it again, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Killian Hennessy. His last name.
Yes.
So, I mean, he's used to making luxury products. His whole
Yes.
family's done in luxury products. Is
Exactly.
there anything else he makes we need to be aware of?
No,
Actually,
Cool.
no,
This
just
is it.
great scents.
I love it.
Yes,
I actually really like the roses on.
isn't it?
What are you gonna buy?
I think roses on ice.
So what would some of Killian's scents set us back? Like for a bottle of either.
So these are actually a great price point of $195
Oh.
as well.
Okay.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
Look at what it's in. It's
Right.
beautiful, right?
Yeah, and if you're going to invest into a nice fragrance, you want it to last all day and just smell fresh. So
Also,
it's worth
I
it.
hate to admit this, but I've never ever bought a bottle of cologne.
Oh, well, here's your opportunity.
How long does one of those things last? Because I'm a wine guy, right?
Why don't you try and you tell me?
When you go to wine tastings and stuff, you're not supposed to wear fragrant things.
Oh.
That's why you're sitting next to me and I smell a little bit. It's not because we're working so hard. It's we're supposed to not wear, like, we're encouraged to not wear deodorant. We're not supposed to wear like perfume or cologne or anything like that because the wine people take their stuff way too seriously.
Well, thank God we're like distant from you.
I'm right
You
here.
can't smell me from here?
No, I don't. Well, there's a little bit of a distance. I mean, we did have to take photos a little earlier.
Shelley, spray more.
Yeah.
So would you say that these are the two fragrances that you would want someone to start off with, or are there other fragrances that people should, gravitate to?
I mean, there's so many in our store. So again, it's preference, right? It's kind of personal. So I suggest everyone come down to Saks and have the experience.
Oh, okay.
We have some great people there that can assist. So they talk to you kind of like a consultation.
Nice.
What do you like? What do you do? What are your favorite scents in general? And after having a conversation, you go and have the experience.
Well, thank you so much, Shelley, for being here with us today. I learned so much, and I'm sure all of us did. We just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Saks Fifth, for dressing us today.
Yes,
and then
thank you so much, Shelley.
yes, I mean, I love this, and I'm sure all of us are
Everything.
enjoying everything that we're wearing on the show. Also, Windows Hawaii, the Honolulu Star advertiser, and don't forget to check us out on our extended version on YouTube. Go ahead and like and subscribe.
Talk about the wine and talk about the wine. Talk about the wine and talk about the wine. Talk about the wine and talk about the wine.
Welcome back to Wine and, where we have Shelley Cramer. This is the extended version. All right, so Shelley, can you tell us a little bit about some of the celebrities that you've worked with at your store?
Celebrities.
Besides us, right?
Besides you guys. Oh my gosh.
We're so famous.
Well, let's see here. I have to tell you that we worked a local celebrity. I would think he would be a designer that first time ever went to New York Fashion Week. I'm sure you may know of him, Manaola.
Yes.
So Saks was very blessed to have him first launch his collection in our department store.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's so
that was
awesome when
great.
you have like a local and then you get to support them all over again. Is there any other local products or
Yes.
other designers that you have?
Of
in the store?
course. Well, right here,
Oh,
we just launched Kuia Estate Chocolates.
okay.
And this gentleman is based in Maui. He started, October 2019.
Oh,
And we are the first store in Hawaii to have it
oh, that's
here.
nice.
Yes, and what's so great is that everything is made in Maui.
Wow.
And he has delicious flavors like lemongrass,
Oh, wow.
blood orange. I mean, things you've never heard of. He has a cappuccino one. He's coming out with mango, guava. So really interesting flavors, and they are decadent. It's so delicious. Would you like to try
rich.
one?
Okay, I'm just gonna pick from random. You know,
All
when
right.
you have a chocolate box, you just kind of like pick and
All
go.
right.
Life is like a box
Box
of
of
chocolates.
I want to see.
See it.
Well, so you have a
what's our
mission
milk
to
chocolate?
Is
put
there
the
a camera
local
that I can?
people on top, right?
Yes.
And I see
And if you notice here, it says, what does it say?
serving our community.
Yes.
Serving our community.
So Gunnar, who is the owner, decided that he
gosh.
wanted to give 100% back of the
Lemongrass.
proceeds to the local community,
Well,
which I found
Are these
fascinating.
all? There's coffee,
Well,
peppermint,
local people
blood
supporting
orange.
local people.
Yes.
That's amazing.
love that.
And Gunnar actually was a biotech entrepreneur. So originally from the West Coast,
This is
he
so
developed
cute.
over 30 patents, came and lived in Maui, came to Maui, and decided that he didn't need any more money, right? And so every year he's been giving back to the community.
Wow.
Yes, all local organizations. And his factory is run 100% by solar.
Wow.
Yes.
Have you been there?
Yes, it's beautiful.
What?
It's
So
an
that
amazing
he probably has like a lot
factory.
of solar panels.
Yes, he does.
That's like his entire house. Yeah, that's his floors, that's his seating, it's just all solar panels. You were telling me a little bit about that experience.
Yes.
Does he do, like, he does something, he's also a wine person, an alcohol lover?
Yes, he is. So he actually has chocolate tastings. And so imagine 10 glasses of wine in front of you with a box of chocolates.
Imagine, we do that every day here.
So he tells you how to eat the chocolates, what pairs best with them, and as you enjoy and savor, you then exactly. So he does have chocolate tastings on Maui, and you can tour his factory.
Wow, we might have to invite him on the show.
I think we
We
should.
could do a whole episode on that.
Yes.
I got some wines bookmarked for that for sure.
All right.
Can I dig right in?
So with like you getting to meet him and having like that hands-on, for you in Saks Fifth Avenue with this whole pandemic going on, what have been some of the challenges or the things that you're really proud of the company or even your
Yeah.
staff?
So it has been challenging since tourism, as you know, is non-existent right now in Waikiki. But I have to tell you, I really pride our team of cultivating the locals. You know, from when we opened in 2016, it was our mission to make sure that the locals knew we were there for them. Because if anything happened, the locals are the ones we serve first.
Yeah.
So I have to tell you that our clientele, our locals have been very supportive.
Awesome.
They've come down to support the crew, the store, and it's been amazing to see them. So we have great support here in Hawaii.
That's amazing to hear.
And you have such a great staff. Really.
Thank
You
you.
really, really do.
Thank you. Yeah, we try to get out there in the community and do as much as we can with the locals through different organizations that we support.
What's
Yeah,
the
how would
process
you
of
style
styling
Chris?
somebody like Chris? Oh boy. So you're like, oh, tough job. Did you see him?
I mean,
Have
you
saw
kind of
him?
got the experience when we went.
Let's
we got to
see.
try on a couple clothes.
Right?
I literally look 1,000 times better thanks to you. So as he shoves chocolate in his mouth, right? Like, tell me more about how handsome I am.
So Chris, definitely if you want the full experience, which any associate on the floor can give you, but if you wanted that private experience, you can visit our club. And our club, we have a consultant there, and you can make an appointment. And
Is that what Henry does?
that's what Grant does. Well, Henry is in charge of the club. Grant works in the club and has
Love those
many
guys.
local clients that follow him. But he'll definitely have a consultation again, talk to Chris about what he does for a living, what does he currently wear, what does he want
Locals.
to look like.
Right. Did you have fun trying on all those shirts at Saks Fifth?
I felt like Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman. It was amazing.
You're like, oh my gosh, you guys.
And I will tell you, the one thing that women and men don't realize is that you put on clothes, you see yourself in the dressing room and you're like, oh, it's okay, or, I love it, but it doesn't fit quite right. Well, we have an alterations on site.
Oh.
And just a little
Yep.
Or this.
up here or a little hemming kind of taken on the sides, it totally creates a vision you want to see. So it's kind of custom made for you and your body. So I definitely suggest alterations when you do come to Saks, and she is an expert and can make the clothes fit perfectly on you. And that makes a big difference.
Can we talk a little bit about your right? So what do you do at Saks? You are the boss lady, right? You run things, VP and
Yes.
GM.
Yes.
Wow.
So can you tell us a little bit about your rise? Is this something that you knew you always wanted to do? Any struggles that you had to have because of, I don't know, thing?
Yeah. It's interesting because when I was little, I always wondered what it would be like to run Liberty House in Ala Moana. And when I was little, when Liberty House was there,
Yeah.
So my career started off at Liberty House in the buying office.
Oh, wow.
After I graduated from college.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to Gonzaga,
Oh yeah?
got my MBA from there as well. I lived on the mainland for a while. Actually, I was there, actually after the buying office, I moved back to get my master's and ended up spending almost 18 years in the mainland. And did a bunch of corporate things, but all with retail. So with the finance department, the marketing, worked for Federated, and then ended up in Seattle for 10 years, San Francisco for 8 years. And Saks brought me home, which was all the stars aligned because I didn't think I would be able to come home, you know, with just the positions, the limited positions here, wasn't sure. So I was very blessed and fortunate to be brought home. And it's been great ever since.
So tell us a little bit about the things you like to do outside of work.
Geez, I'm involved with a lot of local nonprofits.
Oh, amazing.
We actually had Dave Moss.
Yes.
And he said that you were a part of his
Symphony.
symphony. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
So that has been great. The symphony. I'm with Kapiolani Women's and Children's.
Oh.
Teach for America. Oh, what?
No, I mean, you do it all. It's crazy.
I'm like, what?
I love the fact that she's like, what?
We were talking about earlier how like not fitting in a box, like you can do many things, and you are the product of that. Like you really do
Well,
all
I
the
see. I stumbled on this question because it's like, tell me about like the struggles that you had, and I didn't want to say as a woman because it would sound sexist, right? But like, it's sad that we don't see more women like you in power who got there by doing the right things and now are giving back.
Yeah.
Right?
You know what? People have asked me that question.
And I'm sorry if that's...
No, it's not. But you know, my answer is I never felt I was ever competing against a male for a position. And if I was, it was who was the best candidate. It was never I'm up against a male or up against a female. It's what is this person's skill set versus my skill set. And so, you know, I have 2 girls and I kind of instill that it's not about sex, it's about your qualifications.
They're so lucky. Really.
So
Is there something that you learned from, you know, having the experience in the mainland and then coming back to Hawaii? What was something that you really took from the mainland back home?
I think just God, there's so many things. I think just working with different sectors, you know, the different facets. I was very fortunate to be able to move around within the retail industry and their corporate, and I think that made me more well-rounded with communication, with finance, with marketing, so that when you do run a store, it encompasses all of those things. And depending on who you're talking to, your audience is how you're going to tailor how you're communicating. So I thought that was very helpful working on the mainland, being able to be exposed to all of those different departments.
That's awesome.
Amazing. And you mentioned you have 2 daughters. Are they big in fashion, want to follow mom's footsteps?
Oh,
Do you
my
dress them?
Yeah.
Can I be
Are you
just for a
adopting?
day?
Are
Can
you
I just be for a day?
Yes, I think my little one, who's in 4th grade,
Oh.
totally wants to be, but she calls me, I want to be the boss. Like, she calls my
She's got a
job the
good role
boss.
model,
the
that's
boss.
why.
And my oldest, I think, wants to be a veterinarian.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Well, you have one that wants to follow you, so that's good too.
We'll see.
Mom, I want to be the boss.
Exactly.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
get
been
back to
great.
the chocolates.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, we're like
I
going
know.
all over.
I'm over here like nibbling.
Are you ready? No?
Oh,
Okay.
You
no,
better
no,
take
we're not
another
taking-
shot.
I just saw an
Oh,
empty
there you go.
glass.
So tell me what you think of the
Come on, do a shot.
chocolates.
Do
I
a
love
shot.
the
Do a
chocolate.
shot.
What flavor did you pick?
I got the dark milk chocolate, so
Okay.
I thought it was very rich and creamy, and I love chocolate in general, so I'm
good.
glad that I picked it. I mean, opposed to the lemongrass. Did you want to try that one? What do you?
I didn't
Jeopardy.
realize that there's actual milk in it, and me and dairy. That could be a whole nother episode. But I will savor this and give this to my boyfriend. If it was just dark chocolate, I would totally do it. But I didn't realize it has milk in it.
Ah.
So
The peppermint's
we're gonna take
amazing.
Oh, good. That's what you took. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the flavors are so great, and what's again, like I said, everything is made in Maui. And his guava flavor, he actually picks it from his tree, his guava tree, and the mangoes. Everything is cultivated and grown in Maui.
Ooh,
Which is great.
what is that?
Oh,
More chocolate.
Is there
More
anyone that's
chocolates.
just dark chocolate?
They all say dark chocolate.
Well, we want to thank you so much for being here, Shelley. This is a wonderful time. I'm enjoying the chocolates. I mean, the fragrance, everything. We definitely want to thank Saks Fifth again Avenue for having us. Check them out in Kapiolani at the International Marketplace in Waikiki. And also check out Windows Hawaii and the Honolulu Star Advertiser. It was such a blast.
oh, it was so much
Thank
fun.
you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank
Thank
so much
you.
for
One more
everything.
cheers.
Really.
Oh, cheers. With his Hennessy.
Yeah.
Killing Hennessy, everybody.
Please enjoy.